Hello everyone, this is Stephen Bulch, your instructor for Introduction to Macroeconomics at Ozarka College. Today what I'm going to do is give you just a little bit of feedback on the chapters 15 and 16 activities that I finished grading this morning. And then I'm going to tell you what we've got coming up due for our next set of activities. Alright, so like I said, I did finish grading the chapters 15 and 16 activities this morning. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and look at your grades for those activities. Read the corresponding grading comments. Let me know if you have any questions. Overall, most of you did well on those chapters 15 and 16 activities. And like I always tell you, I really appreciate those of you that are putting the time and effort in. I really appreciate it, so keep up the good work on that. Now, I did notice just a couple of you didn't answer the assignment questions thoroughly and completely. Just as a reminder, make sure that you're answering each part of each question thoroughly and completely using your own words. All right. Most of you are doing well with that, but there are a couple of you that need to kind of work. Probably the thing that's most important to remember there is to get started early enough on the activities that you give yourself plenty of time, and that you're not having to kind of rush through everything right at the last minute. All right. That brings us to what we've got coming up due for chapters 17 and 18. So we'll go to the activities page in my Ozarka. Right now we're on week 12 of the semester. There's nothing due this week, but you should be working on the next set of activities, which are due early next week, specifically Tuesday, November 14th, is when the chapter 17 and 18 activities are due. All right, and so you've got just a little over a week to be working on and submitting those chapter 17 and 18 activities. Chapter 17, by the way, covers international trade, exports and imports, comparative advantage and specialization as it relates to international trade. And if you remember earlier in the semester, at the very beginning of the semester, we learned about comparative advantage and specialization. But we looked at it more in general terms of basic concepts in economics. In this chapter, you're going to kind of take what you've already learned about comparative advantage and specialization and apply it to international trade. And then in addition to that, in chapter 17, you're also going to learn about trade restrictions, trade barriers, and the arguments for trade restrictions. There are several different arguments, like the national defense argument and so forth, that are used as ways that kind of validate trade restrictions. So that's chapter 17. Then chapter 18, you're going to learn about international finance, balance of payments, trade balance, trade deficits and surpluses, foreign exchange rates and markets. And then finally, at the end of the chapter, you're going to learn about the international monetary system. All right. And so that's chapter 17 and 18. So be working on those. Don't wait until next week to get started. Go ahead and start this week. Give yourself plenty of time. If you run into any problems, or if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you have. Remember, on the assignment page, you've got links to the PowerPoint slides and the videos that cover the concepts presented in those chapters. So make sure you're using all the learning resources that you have available to you. All right. And that's really all I have for you for today. So be working on those activities. Let me know if you have any questions. You'll notice we're very close to the end of the semester. We've really just got a few weeks left before we take our final exam and final grades are due. So I know at this point in the semester, a lot of you get burnt out and you're just kind of ready for the semester to end, but just keep working, keep putting the time and effort in, and if you do that, you'll be rewarded at the end of the semester with a good grade in the class if you do well on the activities. So keep plugging away, keep doing good work, and finish out the semester strong. And that's really all I have for you for today. So enjoy your week and your weekend, and I will talk to you again sometime next week. Thank you.